Welcome, friend, to today's morning micro meditation, designed to prepare you for whatever may come, the vast array of circumstances that you may experience as you head on out into the infinite world that's waiting outside of your door. So with me, get yourself into a quiet, comfortable spot where you won't be disturbed. Close your eyes and take with me 3 long, slow, deep breaths. Continue as I speak to you, and then feel free, of course, to settle into your own rhythm of breathing. You may wish to continue with the long, slow, deep breaths. You may wish to come to something more shallow. Thanissaro Bhikkhu is always talking about breathing in a comfortable way in meditation, a way that's easy to settle on, not just physically, but in terms of attention as well. This, of course, is for the typical classical breath meditation. But that's typically not what we're going to do in these morning micro meditations, because you can find a classical breath meditation anywhere. We're going to go in some different directions here. And the direction I'd like us to go in today is to think about service as you continue to breathe. Service. How can you serve today? And importantly, why would you want to? Why would you want to serve? Well, I encourage you to serve because serving others is the best way to serve yourself. Especially here in 2024, where we're all so connected. People love to be served. You love to be served. I love to be served. Who wouldn't? And when we're served, the vast majority of us want to serve in return. Yes, there are selfish people in the world. Maybe you'll encounter some of them today. That's fine. You don't have to play with those individuals. Now, for those of you who are in employment, who may be thinking, but Dan, I have to be in proximity to selfish people. I have to work with selfish people. Maybe for now. Maybe for now you have to put up with some selfish people, but not forever. And indeed, if you are in employment, well, I have good news for you. You don't have to be much longer. There's a whole new business model available to everyone in 2024 with service as its foundation. This business model is the only reason I'm able to be here in my home in the middle of the day, recording this meditation for you. If it were not for this new business model, I would still be out of the house, traveling around as a music teacher, as I was in my previous life. Still doing good work, still serving, but not at the scale that I'm able to now. And that scale continues to grow. Now for me, it's meditation and mindfulness that I'm serving people with. For you, it will likely be something else. Across the infinite range of topics available to the human being, comprehensible by the human mind, somewhere in all of your experience of life, somewhere among everything you've learned, is your great contribution to humanity. Or maybe you're still searching for it. Maybe you're still unsure. But the speed with which you can now learn a useful skill without paying tens of thousands of dollars to a university or going into debt. It's possible now to do this faster than ever before. And then you simply turn around and help others with that skill. We are returning to a more honest way of interacting with one another, a more honest way of transacting with one another that looks more like what humans were doing before this late stage capitalism that we find ourselves in, which is simple exchange of value. If you do something for me which I find valuable, I will give you money for it. We use money as a store of value. So I put effort into what I'm doing. I store some value in the form of money. And then if you come along and help me with a problem that's worth it to me, then I will give some of my stored value to you. And this is the most simple and honest explanation of what business is. Business used to sound like an ugly word to me. Now it just sounds like service. And indeed, it's through this service-based business model that I'm able to be here with you now. And if you've been with me for this long in today's morning micro meditation, then you're getting benefit. Otherwise, you would have gone elsewhere. In this business model, we are able to give out vast quantities of service for free. And then those who find us who really want to go deep into our systems, our models, our ways of doing things, then they take our products and services and they keep the lights on so that we can continue to serve everyone else. We serve at all levels. Mostly, we serve for free. Most of what I teach for free. It's only where someone really wants to talk about their own problems that then we talk about some coaching arrangement. It's very, very simple. And this is available to everyone, I assure you. It's possible for you to simply wake up in the morning, think about service, and watch everything else fall into place. That begins right now. Even if you're still in employment, even if you're in a job you hate, I assure you, not only will your day be easier if you think about serving, but also you're getting some reps in for a better day. You're learning to operate in a mode of service. And this is what will create the freedom that you desire. So if there's one word for you to remember from this micro meditation, it's that word, service. Repeat that word to yourself over and over again as you go about your day to day. And let me know where you end up. Drop a comment, drop a DM. I'd love to hear how this goes for you. Be well, and remember, win-win for the win.